Okay guys, in this video we're going to show you how to handle lower value product and bundling those specific items so you could sell them on eBay, Amazon, and hit a higher average price. So in this example, we just received in a bunch of CPUs, and let's just assume they're $5–10 CPUs, but it's difficult for you to sell a $5–10 CPU on eBay and make a profit due to shipping and different fees. So common practice is to be able to take 10 or more items, combine them into a package, and then sell that package on eBay for a higher ticket price. So we received in 20 items here, a bunch of CPUs. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the inventory screen and we're going to hit create inventory kit. So this is a one-off kit, very specific for the ITAD and electronics recycling space. We're receiving a lot of various product that's serialized, and you need to keep track of your different testing reports and things like that. So we just released this. So you're going to start off, you're going to select the model. So in this case, I'll do something like CPU lot. So we'll do a lot of CPUs. We'll say it's used condition, and we're going to sell 20 items. So in this case, we are going to sell this for, let's say, I don't know, $129.95. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to scan in the serials or UIDs of the various product. So as I'm scanning, it's adding it to the grid below. So we're going to add in about 20 items here. So every time I scan, you can notice it's adding to the grid. And on that grid, it's going to show you part number, manufacturer, serial, condition, UID. It's also going to have some average pricing information. So if you're interested in seeing what the average price is for this whole package, you could drag the column here and I'll give you a total. So in this case, the average eBay total is about $460. So if that was the case, maybe you wanted to sell this at $399.95. And then here you could see what CPUs and different product you added in. So we could give it a title and say a lot of 20 processors. SR00Q and mixed lot. So you can put that information in. These grids are pretty nice because you could select these products here and paste those details in. Now that would indicate that for the description. Now once you're done, you do have the option to put all these things in a location, or we could scan it to a location in a secondary screen. I'm going to hit generate kit. Then this is going to allow you to print a label for that specific kit. Okay, so after you're happy with your kit, you can verify the description, what details are being included. You have the option to reprint labels. You have your SKU number. That's going to be identified in the packaging. And once you're done, you just hit generate kit and close. So what's going to happen, you have the opportunity now, typically you would take those 20 items, box them up, put the kit label on that unit. So in this case, we have this particular kit, and you can see here it's not in a location, and then we have all these products below that we added to the kit, and you can see in the grid it's considered an inventory kit part, and it's located in this particular unit. So what's nice is you could take that kit and then we can move it to a new location. So I'm going to do A1 B2 C2. So once that's done, it's going to take all the items and it's going to relocate it to that particular location. And if these items were up on eBay, Amazon, since they've changed statuses to inventory kit part, they're all located inside this particular widget unit. So the next thing that's potentially going to happen is, you're going to create a sales order. An order is going to come in on eBay, and you're going to want to sell that product. So if that happens, you're going to hit new, you're going to open up a new sales order. So we're going to simulate a manual process of creating the sales order. Let's say someone walked in the warehouse and said, hey, I want to buy those 20 CPUs in that kit. So if that ever happened, you're going to have this kit, and we're going to say, hey, it sold for $399. We'll add it in, and it's going to add the SKU line here, and it shows us, hey, we have one available. So if we ever had to check where it's located, we'd be able to allocate that product, and it would tell us where in the warehouse that particular kit is now located. So it's very easy to sell. You can use the general pick list process. In this case, we're kind of bypassing it by using this allocation process, but that's a whole other video that you can watch. So we're going to allocate this product. It's going to close. And one of the new things we recently added was the ability, you can see there's a new symbol here where you could click, and that's going to pull down the items. So now you're able to see what items are actually part of that kit. And it's going to allocate pricing across and just average it across the board. So you can see how it works, how it adjusts the pricing, and the general features. Give you a lot of benefits when you're trying to sell kits and track what parts were attached to that particular kit at the serial level. So that's how you do individual kitting.